Hi Virgos, welcome to my channel Answers by Divine. This is going to be for your October general pick a deck reading. Okay, this is going to be for Virgos again for month of October. So I've shuffled these cards for a long while, so I'm just going to shuffle briefly again for you, and then pick a number 1, 2, and 3. If you need to have the timestamp, please refer to the comments in the bottom. Okay, so this is for Virgos. For Virgos for the month of October, for those who are picking 1, 2, or 3, see which is number that you like it most, or otherwise if you have to look at the spread that I lay, feel free to continue on watching. Otherwise you could go straight to the comments to pick the timing. Okay, for Virgos. Alright, we'll be doing a Celtic cross using the deck that you have picked. Okay. For Virgos, for those who are picking their deck, what do we have in the cards for them? For Virgos, 3 shuffles, 1, 2, maybe we'll try again, 2, and the third shuffle, and we will lay out 3. Virgos, you ready? I'm gonna lay 3 different decks for you to choose 1, 2, or 3. First deck, second deck, third deck. Okay, it looks like it's in a mess. Never mind. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. See which is the spread that you like most. 1, 2, or 3. If you have to, please take a pause. Otherwise, I'll proceed to read. Okay, so this is for Virgos. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we'll proceed with deck 1 over here. We'll move this 2 over. For Virgos who have chosen deck 1, what do we have in the cards? 3 shuffles again. 3 shuffles for Virgos who have chosen deck 1. 3 shuffles. One last shuffle. One last shuffle for Virgos who have chosen deck 1. Okay, Virgos, you ready? For those of you who have chosen deck 1, this is your Celtic cross spread. Your current, your challenge, your past, your recent past, your future, possible outcome. What are you thinking about your external? What are you thinking about your external, your hopes, and the final outcome? Alright, so Virgos who have chosen and picked the deck number 1 or just the number 1, this is for you. So right now, what are you dealing with? You're dealing with a lot of paperwork, commitment, situation needing you to commit, situation needing you to or you expecting commitment from people in your life, you expecting people to be more true and genuine towards you. It might not necessarily be marriage kind of commitment, but it is generally what it is saying is that you are wanting people to be true to you, to mean what they say and do what they mean. Okay, what is your challenge right now? The commitment that requires of you is actually involving money. So some of you could be signing off some contractual agreement that requires you to fork out a big sum of money, or some of you might be receiving money. It looks like, most of the time, generally, most people will be forking out money than receiving money. For those who are receiving, could be it could be loans as well, like loans disbursement, dealing with money, and it is a commitment where you have a monthly installment whatsoever. Okay, so generally there's a commitment that involves money is in place right now. It is in the cards. Okay, In the past, what do we have? In the past, we are seeing you dealing with difficult people. We have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Swords. We have this Seven of Swords. So in the past, I see you dealing with very difficult people. Let's see whether if you have pulled out. In the recent past, no, you have not pulled out. In the recent past, this person, it might be the same energy over here. This person whom you have dealt with in the past, the difficult people, the difficult person, it is still a lot on your mind. We have the Four of Swords over here. Four of Swords is a lot about thinking, reviewing, planning on this person, planning on, or reviewing, a lot of reviewing back, you know, why the past was like that, how did it turn out like that, or how do I deal with things going forward. So there's a lot of reviewing over here. What is the future telling us? The future is giving us a strength. It needs you to move. Strength is really a lot about moving on. When we talk about, you know, have strength, have faith, believe, and you'll move on. So this is the strength. The future needs you to move on. The future will have you to move on in this month of October. Okay, whoever that you need to move on, move away from, it will ultimately bring you to be on the right path. Okay, the possible outcome is that you might be finding yourself unblocking and being very open-minded, unblocking communication and being open-minded. Okay, for those of you who have blocked out people, who have actually blocked out people on WhatsApp or whatever text messaging apps, very typical blocking. You might find yourself unblocking, wanting to go back and review communication, wanting to revisit the past. There might be unfinished business. That's a possible outcome. Okay, possible outcome. What are you thinking about? You're thinking about this Knight of Swords. Okay, I feel you wanting to let the past go. I feel you wanting to just accept, come to terms with, you know, whatever people have put out to you, whatever, you know, and you will be like, you know, taking it very lighthearted. Whatever you say, fine, you know, I mean, as long as you're happy, this is what you're thinking. It's like, you know, you say what you want to, it doesn't really matter to me, it doesn't really bother me anymore. So this is what you're thinking of, what you're going through, what you are thinking, what you are right now as a person. You're getting more open-minded, more accepting, okay, and you're being more positive to a certain degree. Okay, this is the Knight of Swords, and very patient, more like patient also, because you might be waiting for some kind of communication coming to you, but because this Knight of Swords is in reverse, it will take some time because the Knight is going slow. This is the Knight of Swords. Usually it is fast, but to me this is a reverse position. So this person might take some time to speak up their mind, to come back to you, to talk to you, whatsoever, despite you having unblocking them. Okay, what is external to you? External to you is that there is no movement. No one, you are not taking the approach, or neither are the people whom you're dealing with taking the approach coming to you. So there is no get together right now. It's the external factor. Okay, what are you hoping for? You're hoping for a change. You want to change like how things used to be. I mean, of course it is more like, you know, from the negative to the positive. You want to change, you want to make things better. You are hoping things to get better from now on, from here on. It's like, you know, I do not want to get into conflicts with you. I don't want to have any aggressive excuse me, I don't want to be in aggressive mode with you anymore. I want to change. But right now, okay, so this is from the negative to the positive. But for those of you who are in a positive place today, it seems to me like you're hoping and praying that, you know, everything stays the same. Everything stays the same. If, you know, even if you're not going far with this group of people, or it looks a lot more like person that you're dealing with, even though you're not going far with this person, okay, it is fine. As long as you're not falling out, you're not getting into conflicts, that is perfectly fine. This is what you are hoping. Okay, and what is the final outcome over here? The final outcome is that someone may reject someone's offer, someone may reject someone's kindness over here. Okay, if you see the picture over here, so it is looking more like yeah, it is looking more like, you know, a very it is not going two ways. Things are not going two ways for you in this month of October. For Virgos, for those of you who have picked deck number 1, okay, it seems to be extremely light-hearted for you. For those who are dealing with anyone or who are hoping to come together, it seems to be taking a lot of time and going extremely slow moving energy, stagnation, So if that's the case, you know, if you don't stop, you don't allow external energies, external people, external factors to affect you, you will continue to do what you do. There's a saying that says, even if you can't run, continue to walk. Okay, continue to walk. Even if you're tired, even if you're worn out, continue to walk. Never stop. Never stop. Never stop coming to a stand. Like, never stop, as in don't come to a standstill. Continue to walk even if you're worn out. Okay, continue to move. You do not know what's ahead as you continue to move, but if you continue to stand there, everything is gonna be the same. People have already moved past, moved forward, moved ahead, way beyond, and you're still there, you're lagging behind. Okay, so Virgos who have chosen deck number 1, this message to me is telling me that people whom you are dealing with might not appreciate you, might not know how to appreciate you. You might be a very unique person. Okay, you might be a very unique person. People are not appreciating you. People are not reciprocating your acts, your kindness to them. That's perfectly fine. You will just move on. Give your kindness to someone else. Okay, so Virgos, for those of you who have chosen that one, this is for you. I hope you like the reading. Okay, and let's move on to Virgos number 2. Okay, Virgos who have picked the deck number 2, this is for you. Virgos who have picked deck number 2, 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and a third shuffle, 3. Okay, are we ready? So Virgos who have picked deck number 2, this is your Celtic cross for you. Your now, your challenge, your past, your recent past, your future, your possible outcome. Okay, what you're thinking now, the external, your hopes, and the final outcome. Okay, Virgos number 2, Virgos who have picked number 2 or deck number 2, this is your Celtic cross reading. So what are we dealing with? What are we seeing in you right now? There's actually a new, fresh, new beginning, because this is represented by the Fool. Okay, the Fool over here. There's a fresh new, there's something new in your life. There's newness in your life. New people, new journey, new beginning, new offer. Something new is surrounding you. New vibe, new air. You could have moved a place and then, or you know, there's something new over here. Even though if it's not physically, actually, it might just be feeling new. You might even change your furniture and it feels new. Okay, what is the challenge right now? The challenge right now is that you might be alone. You might be feeling alone because we don't see a get together over here. Okay, this is a challenge right now. You might be feeling like you are all alone. You don't get support. You don't you are feeling very distant away from people around you. In the past, what do we have? In the past, we are not seeing any breakthrough for you in your life because the Tower is in reverse. You might be wanting a change, a major change. You want a breakthrough, but you haven't been able to. It's like it keeps going like that. Okay, there's no major breakthrough. Okay, what is in the recent past? The recent past is that we see you, because of this situation that you are in, there may be some kind of emotionally imbalanced. You might be feeling emotionally imbalanced, and towards the people whom you are dealing with, you might find yourself in more of an aggressive mode. Okay, in the near future, what do we have? In the near future, we see you being a lot in your thoughts. Okay, being a lot in your thoughts. In the near future, we see you having just to stick with the current situation. If you're wanting a to make a change, if you're wanting to make a change, to change whatever that you are in right now, so just imagine whatever, just look at whatever that you're in, the situation that you're in. If you want to change from the new, because apparently we have the Fool, there might be a new beginning required of you, so the change might not have happened yet. Okay, you might be wanting it to stay the same, but for those of you who have already made the change, you might be wanting to reverse the change. Okay, reverse of change. So in the possible outcome is you will ultimately have to accept whatever that is coming towards you. Accept it, recover, heal, and move on. There's a lot of acceptance, there's a lot of recovery, coming to acknowledge this is it. it is what it is, coming to acknowledge. This is a card of recovery, Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, you have already recovered from whatever that you're feeling upset about, whatever that upsets you, whatever that disturbs you, your mind, your heart. Okay, what you're thinking right now for you Virgos, number two, deck number two, what you're thinking right now is that you want to be, you want to be, you know, you want to be at your best, you want to be a good person, you want to be a better version of yourself. This is a card of giving, Six of Pentacles. So this is you want to, you know, you are being very kind, you really want to be the best version of yourself right now. But what is external to you? External to you that you might be overwhelming, your life right now might be overwhelming by one certain aspect in your life. Could be work, could be a person taking up a lot of time, very consuming your energy, consuming your time, your resources. Okay, what are you hoping for? You're hoping that, you know, despite giving so much, you want to have, you're expecting a stability, like, you know, it is sort of like an investment. You're investing into certain things, certain someone, you're investing, and then with this investment you are expecting a result. You're expecting some, like, you know, whatever that you're doing, you're definitely expecting a return, hoping that, you know, I have done so much for you, I have done so much for this group of people, for this place, for this situation, for this whatever. You're hoping to get recognition, and get praise, for, oh, you know, you have been so kind, like, and taking it forward. You want to take things forward. Okay, you want to take things forward. This is what it means over here. Okay, the final outcome is Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the final outcome is that people might still have reserve despite you doing so much, Virgos. You might be doing a lot. You might be very giving. You might be trying to be good, trying to be like a saint or whatever. Don't mind me. I mean, I'm just trying to really show you what I'm trying to say, point to you what I'm trying to say, the meanings in this spread over here. You might be giving your best, but ultimately, are people appreciative? Do people really know the value of what you're doing? They might not know. Okay, they might not be appreciative, they might not know how to appreciate, they might not be seeing the same as you. Okay, whatever your visions, your perceptions are, people might be having a very different, totally different perception as you are. So there is some differences over here in the month of October towards the people that you are dealing with. Okay, and some changes that requires of you, or you wanting some changes, or you not wanting any changes, wanting to reverse out changes that you have done. There might be some essence of regrets. Okay, so Virgos number 2, this is what I'm seeing for you. I hope you like the reading. I'm proceeding on to Virgos number 3. Okay, for Virgos number 3, for those of you who have picked number 3, this is for you. 3 shuffles. Sorry, Virgos, your cards are just jumping all over the place. One shuffle, please. Okay, Virgos who have picked deck number 3, this is for you. Your current, your challenge, your past, your recent past, future, possible outcome, what you're thinking about, external, your hopes, and the final outcome. Okay, so for Virgos who have picked deck number 3, this is for you. What are you dealing with right now? You are dealing with a again, this is a change. There is a change in situation, a change in how a game is being played. There's a change, a table turn around, but it is actually no, I can't really say whether if it's for the better or for worse, because this card apparently it is laid in this manner. So this is King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is some kind of offer or request. Okay, request. When people offer you certain things, there are definitely expectation in return. Okay, so you're dealing with some kind of change, some kind of decision making, some kind of commitment sometimes. Okay, what is the challenge right now? The challenge right now is that you feel overwhelming. Okay, you feel overwhelming. There is something, some event that needs you, that needs a lot of you, that's going to take up a lot of you, your capacity, your resources. Okay, but your challenge right now is that you might be feeling very overwhelmed, too overwhelmed by a person's behavior, overwhelmed by your own life. Okay, or overwhelmed by the past, who knows. Okay, in the past, what do we have? In the past, we see someone who wasn't sincere in themselves, who wasn't sincere to you, true to you. This is the page of wands in reverse. Someone who might be childish, we see this is the past. Okay, someone who is just for short term, whose attention span is short, who is actually wasting your time, that is in the far past. Okay, someone wasted your time, or you might have wasted someone's time, given someone a false hope, or someone given you a false hope. Okay, in the recent past, what do we have? In the recent past, we see you being good on your own. Okay, we are seeing you focusing on the better things in life. Could be friends, could be work, that's bringing you more goodness than this person who's giving you false hope. Okay, or we are seeing someone coming into your life whom, after you giving, you doing, I'm sorry, but it just feels like coming out from me. Some of you Virgos, feels like you might be giving yourself to the wrong person, and this time around someone new or someone better is coming into your life. Okay, but if it's not so, then it will be you focusing on working on a better version of yourself, working on a better things that are giving you more happiness, or making you feeling great again. Okay, so in the future, what do we have? In the future, we see non-acceptance over here. This is represented by the Ace of Cups in reverse. So you might be rejecting some offer, some maybe love offer. I feel like saying love offer, or some interest offer, like people wants to work with you, people wants to come close to you, but you will be shooing away, you will be running away, or you might not be ready at the moment. This is how you will be in the future. You might not be ready to take up more things in the coming near future. The possible outcome is that there might be no communication. This is Ace of Swords in reverse. No communication, cutting out of communication, or unfruitful communication. That means after so much, this person came in. For those of you who have new people coming into your life, okay, after so much, putting in so much energy and time to grow the communication, to bond the communication, everything is still at a standstill. It comes to a point where it seems and it feels a lot like it is non-progressive. Okay, for those of you, what are you thinking? Virgos number 3, okay, who have picked deck number 3, what are you thinking about? You're thinking about speaking up. You're thinking about I feel like you're thinking about speaking up. I feel like you want to be true to yourself. You want to really say what you want to say. This is the time where you feel like you have enough is enough. This is the key. Virgos number 3, enough is enough for you. This is what you're thinking, this is what you're feeling. Enough is enough. Okay, external to you, people are not being true to you. Okay, external to you is that people haven't been true to you, and you come to find out, you come to see clarity, you come to see the truth, the ugly truth of people. Somehow I apologize because I'm driving this reading to a not so positive side, but this is what I'm feeling like to say. Okay, a lot of clarity come to light. This is the moon in reverse. A lot of clarity come to light. But why is there clarity? Because people haven't been projecting the honest truth or full 100% correct information to you about themselves or about certain things. Okay, what are your hopes? Your hopes are that you want to be back to the same. You're not expecting a lot from people. Honestly speaking, group number 3, Virgos number 3, I don't see you expecting a lot. Okay, in fact, you have no expectation. All you want to is just living a simple life. But what is the final outcome? The final outcome is that it needs you to change. There is this death card. It is represented by a death card in an upright position. The final outcome is that it needs you to change. Despite you not wanting to move, not wanting major change, you want everything to be the same like before. Happy family, happy friends, happy work colleagues, happy working environment, happy job, happy family, husband, relationship, or whatever. You want everything back to the same. Can it be like the same before? No, apparently not. In this month of October, it is saying that there will be a change, a major change. For the better or for worse, we are not sure, but that will definitely be a major change. This is represented by the Death card. Okay, so Virgos number 3, for those of you who are not wanting to change, refusing offer, not communicating, not aligning with with whoever, it is looking like ultimately towards the end of the month you will see yourself coming to accept things for how it is, coming to accept things for what it is. Okay, so Virgos number 3, the ultimate message over here that I'm saying is that you should not be resisting change. No matter how much you resist, no matter how much you're rejecting or refusing a way offer, okay, you should, what I'm seeing over here is that change is unavoidable. Change is bound to happen. Okay, it might be overwhelming for you. It might be overwhelming, whatever commitment that requires from you, someone asking you for a commitment, someone requires you, a situation requires you, or needing you to be there, a lot of you, a lot of your time. You just have to brace, okay, brace and embrace it. Virgos number 3, this is your reading. I hope you like your reading. Okay, till then I will see you. Bye bye.